Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right, Geminis, let's go ahead and take a quick peek. Who is it that's thinking about Gemini right now? We have got possibly a Three of Wands. This could be somebody that's a traveler. By the way, they could have dreadlocks. They could be somebody that's more like earthy. They could be a spiritualist, a naturist, somebody who's like more attuned to like a spiritual path, spiritual quest, and they may be listening very much to their guides right now, and they could be hearing like where should I be heading in life. They might be praying about it, or in whatever belief system they follow, they may be very much like consulting with their guides, consulting. Wow. um we have the Lovers card, so we literally have Gemini. They could be a Gemini too, but they start out as possibly a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries, but they are consulting, saying, okay, where should I go? And it seems like both of the little bluebirds are telling them the same thing. Go toward your Gemini. Go toward your Gemini. Sit and have beverages with your Gemini. Go. Go talk to Gemini. Go see them. Go be with them. Two of Pentacles. I talk about like the twins, and I love this card in particular because we have like this alien in a helmet, and then we have like this goddess. I don't know if they're definitely like, this person has a powerful sense of spiritualism. They may be like a very visual individual when it comes to their spiritualism, or they have powerful ancestors that watch over them from beyond the stars. There's something here where they just feel, yeah, this is right. I got the memo. I got the assignment. I hear it. I feel it. I've consulted, and the answer is here. I mean, this person could like, I'll just say it this way. They could consult the tea leaves, or they could consult the runes, or they could use some other method altogether different to figure out what they're supposed to do. It's interesting because we have the Eight of Wands. They don't make a move until they get really clear. And now the only question is, so when do I go? Because this is anywhere from 3 days to 3 months. This says they're weighing things. I don't know what. I just feel like this person does like a flip of the coin when they need answers. They stand in front of this. They may have like a, an icon, or something that, like a, what am I trying to say? Uh, it's an altar or something, and to light a candle, say a prayer. That it doesn't matter if it's indoors or outdoors. It doesn't matter if this is like Catholicism or some other like completely different, Pakia, the alligator god that they follow. It doesn't matter. It's whatever is true for them. But then I feel like they use a huge sense of, okay, so I got the first answer. Go to Gemini. My second question is, okay, so when do I do this? And it says, hang on now. There's a, I don't go anywhere yet. Ooh, we have the Gemini moving on. Is Gemini going to intersect with them? Is Gemini traveling? Are they getting, I almost feel like this is all going to work out very serendipitously, and they somehow know it. Like, I need to pause. I think Gemini is not at home right now. I don't know why, but I don't think I can go see them right now because I don't think they're at home. I think they're gone, or maybe they've moved. But I think I'll know, like, I'll listen to my soul, and it'll guide me to Gemini. I will find Gemini. I just don't think that they're home, or they're not in the same place. So I can't move toward them yet. And somehow, some way, it's like they intuitively know this, which is bizarre. I don't know if Gemini is just going somewhere for like a weekend, or if they're leaving for like a holiday, or if there's something about like they might be going back home to the family home, spend time with family, and this person just knows it. We have the Tower. And again, kind of like everything crashing down, but everything opening up. I feel like this person is so energetically connected to Gemini. They just know somehow this is going to work. They know it. I look at the Tower as a crash down of ego. I mean, maybe this person says, I'm not going to go to Gemini's house. I'm going to go to their family's house because I think they'll be there for the holiday. And although maybe I'm not invited, I have no ego. I'm going to show up, and I'm going to make a fool of myself and tell Gemini I love him. Tell him that my divine guidance has said I need to talk to you, and I just can't wait. This person comes across as somebody who they're like Merlin. There is something about them that is very they're a magical being. They're very good at manifesting. They're very good at working with the flow of the universe, and they're good at, notice he has really dark glasses on. Like, it's not about him seeing with his eyes. It's about him working with the flow of the universe. I feel like this person is like a wizard in the best of ways. They are somebody who, I don't know, it's like they know where to go. They know how to move. And even if Gemini, I'm picturing Gemini like shakes their head. It's like, this is ridiculous. You're not a magician. You're not a wizard. That's not real. But I think it's almost like somehow your illusions make me smile just a little bit. I don't know why. I just feel like, you notice that she's got this smile. I don't know. This feels like Gemini and this person are a more mature age. And really, if we were to boil things down, maybe they're both old souls, even if they're young. But if we were to boil things down and say, really, is it magic, or is it just a sense of, you know what, if I know in my heart that I care about Gemini, why don't I go tell them? And if they're not home, but I really need to tell them this, and I want to look in their eyes when I say it, and I like who they are, and I like everything about what their life entails, their family, pet, their parents, their whatever. Why would I be afraid of going and saying hi? Is Gemini here? I figured they might be for the holiday or something, because I got to tell them how I feel. It almost feels like that. Like, this is that vibe of a character who's just like, I don't care if I look stupid. Why would that be stupid? You're amazing. I know how I feel, so why wouldn't I just go ahead and say it? Everything told me to do this. Everything told me I should come here. And the divine guided me, and that's where Gemini might be like, oh, please, this is ridiculous. But we still have a grin. That Four of Cups card has always kind of given a whole different vibe, because she's smiling like, this is ridiculous. This is not true. This is an illusion. But man, it's a sweet illusion, isn't it? I can't believe I'm saying this, but it looks like it's exactly the right move, right? We have the Temperance. We have Gemini feeling like, damn, I feel like $1,000,000 right now. I feel sexy. I feel sought after. I feel attractive. I feel like this person put themselves on the line and maybe did something brave to tell me. Maybe they took some pretty big action and even kind of took a pretty big risk and put themselves out there for me. They did this for me. That shows me that they really want me. This actually feels really good. I have to say, I feel like such a warm honey glow from this. Like, maybe this is exactly what they needed to do to show Gemini, not just tell Gemini that they're sorry also. I do feel like this is the ultimate in somebody humbling themselves in this storyline. That tower is there, that tower has fallen. It is the ultimate in telling somebody, I'm sorry. Knight of Wands. If they were at all indecisive at any point in time, if they were more of a flirt, if they were not sure, man, they are sure now. We've got that Five of Wands. It does feel like they are sorry that they were ever acting like they were not sure. What's the message just for Gemini? What is the best action Gemini can take in their own life for just themselves, for their greatest and highest good right now? The Chariot and the Four of Cups. To move on from any illusions. So if this is an illusion, if Gemini's like, yeah, it's cute, but honestly, their brave behavior is only going to last a day, and I already know that. So I'm not going to tell myself the fantasy of they're coming back. It's all different now. They might show up, but it's still not going to work out. And that's why it's like, yeah, that's fine, but I'm moving on. On the other hand, don't tell oneself the fantasy that this couldn't be real, it's too good to be true, if indeed it is. And the reason I say it is because we have these shiny little golden birds, but outside we have the real birds singing. And this person is looking at the shiny golden birds like, no, it's going to be one of these that makes that song, but it's not. It's going to be the real deal. And the real deal, the real world, real birds poop and are messy and sometimes make loud noises when we don't want them to, and they sing sweet bird songs and their feathers fall out, and they, they're little piglets sometimes and make a mess of their little bird cage or whatever. These golden birds might be perfect, but in the real world, the thing that actually sings the sweetest song can also be the thing that can be messy. So if this is a love story, and if Gemini wants this person, knowing that sometimes real love can be messy and poopy and stinky sometimes, but on the other hand, if that is the real deal, then why ignore it and be like, no, I'm going to go for somebody that is perfect, somebody that is shiny, somebody that has perfect teeth, perfect hair. It almost says, don't look for perfection when somebody is actually like laying their heart on the line. If Gemini wants it, it just says move toward truth and away from illusions, whatever that may mean. Go for the real deal. If that seems to be this person, then awesome. But always go for the real deal in anything, knowing full well that the real deal can be messy sometimes. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Really appreciate you guys. Bye.